Okay, so today we will see about Java string. Okay, because
Okay.
normally as of now we are already working with string and string objects, right? Java string. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so Java string like string builder,
Yeah. Okay.
string buffer, and string builder. Okay. So basically, what do you mean by string? How are we going to define a
It's a sequence of characters.
yeah,
Uh,
sequence of characters, right?
yeah.
Okay, so sequence of characters in Java. So normally, whenever we are going to declare a string, so we are going to keep it in a under double quotes, right?
Yes, sir.
So string obviously. So here, basically, suppose when we have a string str1 is there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, screen is not visible. Like thing, it's not shared.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't share the.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, how we are going to define this str1, right? So string, say for example, I have string str1 is equal to string. And suppose if I have one more string str is equal to str1 is equal to Sree. Okay. So
Okay.
my question is here in this. Um, okay, so here like this we have different things are there, right? So we
Mm.
in Java strings we have we can represent in two ways. Okay, so
Okay.
one is string literal, by string literal and by string new keyword, right? So in two ways we can perform this action. So by using literal
Okay.
and by using new keyword. So the one which we have represented here is by using literals because these are
Yes.
the string literals. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Here in this string literal, suppose if I have three, we have defined in three variables right here.
Yeah.
So how this memory is going to allocate? Suppose I have so you can say this is string is nothing but an objects, right?
Yes, sir.
So now in my case, so here I have an one string str1 is there and str1 and str2. So here how it is going to create in a heap memory location, right? Because obviously, sorry, whenever we are going to store something in the database, so it should be stored in somewhere else, right? So that is nothing but a memory allocation, right?
Yes, sir. So each of it will be saved in a memory location. Each of the
Memory.
variable.
Memory
Yeah, it will be
location, right?
pointing to
Yeah.
some memory.
Yes. So basically here we are going to discuss about that memory location. It is nothing but in a garbage collections, right? So here in our here we can see in two ways. Like one is heap memory.
Mhm.
Okay, heap memory.
Okay.
Okay, heap memory. And another one is SCP. So this is nothing but a string constant pool. Okay, string constant pool. Okay, just note
Okay.
down that rather than
Okay.
can use here. So here
Yeah.
one is heap memory and another one is string constant pool. So whenever we run that JVM, it will execute and it will store under the string constant pool. Say, for example, here we have this string constant pool. So initially it will check, suppose when you are executing this string str1, it is going to print Sree, right?
Yes, sir.
So here it is going to print Sree.
Yes.
Okay, Sree. Now when we run again, it has to print this Sree again, right? As per this.
Yes, sir.
So it
Yeah.
will check because suppose here this is not str1, so you can say it is a str2. Say for example here string str2 because both are the same, right?
Yeah.
String
And this
str.
is STR3. Test is STR.
Correct, correct. So or else we can use this as a 3.
S3. Okay.
Okay, so now what I am going to print when I am trying to execute again, JVM will check whether this object is already exist or not. So if it
Okay.
exists, then it won't print the value again. Okay. So
Oh, okay.
what it says, so both represents, so this is nothing but a str3 and above is str1. Okay.
Okay.
So this
Okay.
one is str1. So it represents as the same value, right? So it
Yeah.
store or it won't create any memory allocation. So
Okay.
again, when you execute this test is a different test, right? So it will
Yeah,
create,
it's a new
yeah. So
in a new
that
memory. Yeah.
literal, yes. So here it will create a one more location. So this is going to be str,
STR2.
correct. So this is nothing but a str2.
2.
Okay. So this is how it is going to create. So assume that this is a string constant pool. So
Okay.
constant pool. So this is some kind of area which is present under the heap memory. Suppose you may have one heap memory. So assume that uh, okay. So this is a heap memory. Okay. So
Okay.
out of that heap memory, some space is occupied for the string constant pool. Okay.
Okay.
So this is nothing but heap memory outside of this string constant pool, right? So this is the area where it is storing. So this is all about so this is area which we have, right? So this is nothing but a string constant pool. Whatever we
Okay.
are having, this is nothing but string constant pool. And outside of this, we can say heap memory. So out of that, some space is occupied for the string constant pool. Okay.
Okay.
So whenever we are going to create by with the help of string constant pool, it will create a only one instance. It won't create any new instance. Okay. So if it is already present, then it won't create a new instant, right?
Instance. Okay.
Because if it is the same, then it won't create. But
Okay.
if it is a different, then only it is going to create. Okay,
Great.
got it right.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the by using string literal. So even if you
Okay.
have n number of values are there, even if you have like str1, str2, and if you have the same name, then you won't create the multiple objects here. No new instances. Only it will create once.
Many literals would be pointing to the same
Correct.
memory location. Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay. So that is nothing but the uh, by using literals, how we can able to accommodate while running execution, like JVM will execute this thing. So same thing only if we even if you can have you can run the same thing, right? If you go for any new class, then if you can use okay. So here suppose if I have string s1 is equal to okay. So now let
Okay.
us see here. So this is a by using a string literal, right?
Yes,
How
sir.
we are using string
Literal.
string literal. So here we have the same. Okay. So
Hmm.
now if I'll run if I will execute system. So when it is going to store in the heap memory, it will allocate only once because it will checks if it is present, then it won't create the new instance. But when we are printing, it is going to see here it is going to print. But when we are
Yes.
going
Yeah.
into memory allocation, in when JVM it will checks and it will allocate. Okay. So
Okay.
if it
Okay.
is exist, then only it is going to sorry, if it exists it won't create, but if it won't have any new, right, then the memory is going to allocate, otherwise that
Uh,
memory is not going to allocate. Okay.
okay. Okay.
And whenever we are going to run this, it will reset this memory. Okay.
Okay.
But here only for this string str3, if we have this, right, s3 is equal to some test. So now here it will create the memory for this.
Okay.
Okay, so here it will create the heap memory, and here also it will create heap memory.
Okay.
SCP, string constant pool, that only
Okay.
is going to create.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
because this it is already present in the same, so that's why it won't create any instance again. Okay.
Okay.
Does not create any instance. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now you understood, right? This one. And
Yes, sir.
we have in this also in memory allocation, we can consider it as a stack memory allocation and heap memory allocation. So now we stack memory allocation. Okay. And then we
Okay.
have the heap memory allocation. So whenever we are having strings, then that is going to be stored under the heap memory
SCP.
allocation.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas in the, like, suppose if we have int a equal to 10, int a equal to
Okay.
10. So this is going to be, or int id equal to, so those all are primary, primitive data types. Got it, right?
Yes.
Primitive
Yes, sir.
data types we can store under the stack memory allocation. Primitive data
Okay.
types is nothing but what int char, float. These all are
Okay.
comes under primitive data type, right?
Yes, sir.
Primitive data types. Whereas in the objects like non-primitive data types, that is going to be stored under the heap memory, primitive
Okay.
data type. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So non-primitive data types like objects, arrays, collections, right? So this we
Okay.
going to be stored. So
Okay.
now here, now this is a string literal. Suppose if I want to create by using new keyword, right?
Okay.
New keyword. So how are we going to create with the help of new keyword?
Like how we create object only?
Correct. Yeah, yeah. String.
S4
S4 is equal to
new string.
okay.
Bracket.
So here you can use your name. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So here what is going to happen? It will create, it is pointing to S4 reference, right?
Yes, sir.
Both it will, so this is nothing but here. So this is pointing to one heap memory, like yeah, this one, both places in heap memory and outside also we have one more thing. So here also it will create the Sreenath and two instances will create. One is heap memory and another one is stack here string constant pool. Here also it will create Sreenath. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay, because this
Okay.
fixed, right? This
Yeah.
memory, this is going to be fixed, and this one string constant pool, it is always going to be reset whenever we are going to run the JVM.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is going to be print here. So this, so now if we want to print this, same, if I can run this again, I will get the object as S4. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so now suppose here I want to concatenate my name. Okay, so how we are going to concatenate this? Suppose if I want to concatenate,
Plus symbol.
yeah, system dot out dot println. Here, what I need to do is
S4
for dot
plus. Oh, okay.
concat, right?
I mean, we were using a plus.
Yeah, that is also one method. See, that
Okay.
is
Okay.
plus operator that is using, right? And this is
Yeah.
concat. Okay.
Okay.
Say suppose
Okay.
if I want to use here as a S1.
Okay.
So now what is going to happen? It is going to
It'll
print S4 dot. That means we are adding. So this Sreenath and this
see.
S1 is 3, right?
Yeah.
So if I use here, use this, now it will print the Sreenath, then followed
Test.
test. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So as we said that that is a concatenate, right? So plus
Yeah.
by using plus operator, and this is a method which is present on
Okay.
java.lang package. So by default,
Okay.
these all are present under the java.lang package, right? So
Yes,
we
sir.
no need to call separately. So these all are comes under the java.lang package. So here now in this string constant pool, and we have heap memory. In this heap memory, it is going to store this Sreenath test as a one value. So in heap memory, right, it is stored as a Sreenath test rather than Sreenath now,
Okay.
because we have concatenated for this particular object, right? So it is going to print this. So this is by using new keyword. So with the help of
Okay.
new keyword, this is an
We can
object.
use. Okay.
So whenever we are going to create, this is pointing to S4 object
Yeah.
reference.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
if we have not used new keyword to create, we can't use this concat and all, right, sir? Like
no,
S1 dot concat, we can still do that.
uh, yes, you can do. Here also you
Okay.
can do. Here how you can
Okay.
do. See, suppose if you want to concatenate here test with Sree, right?
Yeah.
That is a
Okay.
method only. You can use
Okay.
anywhere. S3 dot,
Okay,
you
sir.
can go with concat. Okay,
Okay, sir.
concatenation with S1. Okay,
Okay.
so it is print here S3 means test, and it will print the Sree.
Sree.
So it will
Okay.
print as a Sree test.
Okay.
So you can use this method. This is a method wherever you want to add that thing, right? So you can use
Okay.
that.
For
So,
string, we have to use that. Okay. Okay, sir.
correct. So you can use by default. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So here in this heap memory and string constant pool, now this is going to be print. This Sreenath test is the your new value
Output. Okay.
in both the cases. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here this is now S4 is pointing to object reference which is stored on the uh, string constant pool, and the value which is going to be stored object, right? Object is nothing but a real world entity, right? For
Yeah.
that we require the space, right? Memory allocation.
Yes, sir.
So here it is going to store that one. So here it will store not test. Okay, and
Okay.
another one is a string
SCP.
constant pool here. Uh, this is
In
pointing
string.
to object reference. Okay, so
Okay.
object reference, because that is here we have pointing to S4, right? So
Mm.
this S4 refers to this thing. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So this is about a new keyword and string literal. And suppose now I am having one character, as we discussed, right? A sequence of characters, right? Suppose
Yeah.
I have one, I have test is there, or Sreenath is there. So how I can able to convert character into a string? How to convert
Character into string.
character into string? Because normally if some people may ask you, right, say for example in any interviews or whenever we are attempting any interview, right, so they may ask you how to create, how to convert character into a string, right?
Yeah. Can we just put
So now initially
yeah.
what, so in order to convert this, so initially we need the character, right? First of all,
Yeah. Yeah.
so we have to declare char, right?
Yeah.
Char,
A.
we, that is a array, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Ch is equal to,
Curly braces.
yeah, so we need
Or
to put the single quotes. This is,
we can put hello or something. Oh, yes.
yeah, anything. Suppose if I
Okay.
keep high, then so similarly we can use, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now how to convert this? So now we need to get this as a string, right?
Yeah.
So this is nothing but a character array, right? So
Yeah.
now
Yes.
we can use that as a string. Okay. So this is
Okay.
how we are going to create right now. If I can print this, So initially we have
Yes.
created a character array, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
String is nothing but a sequence of characters, right?
Yes.
So now this is going to be print like a hello.
Okay.
See, right?
So it only works with characters or any other array also, like any other data type array.
Now how, see, what is string? It is a
A string
sequence
is
of
a sequence of
characters.
characters. Okay.
Then what other data types we have?
I mean, in like we have values like int.
In how we can do
Uh,
that? Because that
I
won't
mean,
be,
I'm just okay. It's not
no,
even going to print the numbers together. Okay.
no, that won't.
Mm.
But if
Mm-hmm.
you have declare as a, even if you declare values under single quotes, and you have to
Yeah. Okay.
make,
Under single quotes. Okay.
you
Okay.
have to maintain with char only. You can't
Okay.
use any other data types. Okay, say
Okay,
for
sir.
example,
Okay.
int. Suppose if I use data type, okay. So let us see what is going to happen or anything if you get
Okay.
in is equal to, but
Okay. Like again, that becomes
see this
that we
won't
can't
be,
pass.
yeah,
Yeah. In a
okay.
sequence.
Invalid
Okay.
character constant.
Okay.
That only string is nothing but a sequence of
Sequence of
characters.
characters. Okay.
So if we can use this, see now if I use here,
If we pass, then it will not
now
work.
what is
It will
going
not.
to happen, right?
Yeah.
We will get the mismatch, right?
Yeah. Okay.
See, even though we have created it, it can't convert, right? See, this is a,
Yeah. Okay.
the constructor string int is undefined, right?
Defined. Okay.
Okay, so that's,
Only with. Okay, sir.
but here suppose even if you keep double quotes also, here it will throw error.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see what error we will
Okay.
get, invalid character constant, right?
Okay.
So it accepts only in terms of characters, and
Okay, sir.
normally, okay, so this is nothing
Okay.
but a sequence of characters. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so we can use here string sequence of characters. We can, okay, string. So these all are present under java.lang package only. That is the main language. Okay, so okay, so by using new keyword, it will create only one instance, and another one is going to store under the string constant pool. And by using literals, we can have this three, like S1 and S2 and S3. If we have uh, same name
Value.
value, then it
Uh,
won't create any additional
New one. Yeah.
memory over there. Okay.
Okay, sir.
JVM will checks, and if it is already present, then it will treat it as a only one.
Okay.
Okay. And another one is if we have any another objects, then it will. So in this case for S1 and S2, it will create only one instance. Okay.
One location. Yeah.
One instance, and third one is it will create the second instance like that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So this one characters. So here we have like around string methods. We are having there are 10 to 12 string methods are there. Okay, each string methods and how,
Okay.
say here we have mentioned, right, concat.
Concat.
So similarly, if you want to equals, say for example, we have S1, S2, S3, right? So whether it
Mm.
is equal or not, Boolean conditions. So how are we
Okay.
going to verify that? Say for example, system dot
Dot println S1 dot
println
equals S2
S1 dot, yeah,
equals,
equals method we have. Okay.
yeah,
So equals S3.
S2. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
If I use S1,
Mhm. It
so
should return
this
true.
will returns as a Boolean, right?
Yes, sir.
Here we have used S3. So we have S1 and S4. S1 is Sree and S4 is some other
Screen
value
test.
Sreenath. So now let us see whether it is going to print Boolean or not.
Okay.
See, it is going to print as a false, right?
False.
That means
Yes, sir.
when we are comparing two objects, right? So with
Okay.
the help of equals method, we are going to use this. Similarly, suppose I have S1 and S2, both, right? Say for
Okay.
example, I am keeping it as here as uh, 3, okay? Now
Then also
the
it should
whether it
return
is going
false.
to both are same or invalid.
Both are different.
Yeah.
Both will
Suppose,
be in different instance, like
yeah,
different
suppose
instances.
if I'll run that, whether I will get the value as a true or false.
False only.
False, right? Why? Because
Yeah.
this should be same. Java programming is a case sensitive, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So it won't allow anything. Okay.
Okay.
But we have one more method called as equals ignore method. Okay. Say for
Okay.
example here S1 dot equals ignore.
Ignore
Okay.
case. Yeah.
So this is nothing but what is going to happen here.
Like
It
it's
will
going
ignore
even
the case
though
sensitive.
cases. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So then it will return as a true. Here it
Okay.
will return false. Here it will return.
False. This should be S2
Hmm.
and it'll
Here it
return
will
true.
return as a
True.
true. Right? Because
Yeah.
we are telling JVM to ignore the this method.
Yeah.
Okay. See here it is going to print it as a true, right?
True. Yes, sir.
And suppose if I want to extract length of the character or length of these values, so how we can do that? So for that also we have a method called as length.
Dot length. Yeah.
Yes, S1 dot
Length.
length of string.
Okay.
Okay. So this means that
Additional
it will return the length
lengths.
of the string. So which
Okay.
is S1 Sree, right? So
Yeah.
we have 4 length.
Yes, sir.
It returns
Integer for
length.
length.
Yeah, length of string. So, so it will return as a 4, right? So
Okay.
we have methods. If we can go here, right? System dot out dot println. So there are number of methods. Suppose once we click on S1 dot, right, you will
Yeah.
get the compare two string to another string. Okay. Suppose if I want to replace with this 3, right? Uh, say for example, I want to replace with first letter and second letter. Okay, or I want to get the character of this which is fourth place, which is present under
Okay.
that, right? So these all are the things we can have this S1 because
Okay.
S1 dot compare. See, when we are comparing this returns as
Character.
integer,
Okay.
yeah, compare string to another string. That means it returns as a integer. That means whether you have the same characters or not. So
Like how many characters are
yeah,
equal
how
like that?
many
Okay.
characters? So that is how it is going to print. So if I use here, okay, so here it is showing as a four character, means total eight characters, right? Here
Yeah.
we have total eight, but
Yeah.
here we have four.
Yeah.
So that's why it is going to giving as a return as a -4 compared to -4 like that.
Okay.
And this is only for the string, Java string. So we have this string buffer and string builder, right? So what is the
Okay.
use of string buffer and string builder? For that also we can able to create the objects with the help of string buffer and string builder. We can easily perform some kind of operations. Say for example,
Okay.
if we want to do a reverse of the string, or
Okay.
if you want to replace test with any, if you
See.
want to
Okay.
append the values, so we can
Okay.
use a number of things with that. So that
Okay.
also we can perform all the operations that we can see in,
Okay.
after some time. And
Okay.
okay, so just this is a basic about string class within the string. See, we have, as of now, we have learned only about the just how to create the string and what is the purpose of that, right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
But we haven't gone through the inside which methods are available under this particular string object, right? Say, for
Yes, sir.
example, we'll come to know only character sequence or booleans contains characters. So we can practice concat or compare
Yeah.
to ignore case. So and this will return as a integer. So whenever you remember what is outside of this semicolon, it will returns as a integer. So whichever is showing as a int,
Okay.
it will
Yeah. It.
return as a string. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Okay.
I want to display int index is there, right? Here character.
Yeah.
Suppose
Yes, sir.
if I want to display S1, we have total four characters are there, right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
I
sir.
want to display as a third letter, third or second letter. So if I use one here, index, then it will return the value as a first
R.
index of this Sree. So first
Yeah.
index is what? R,
R.
because it will
Yeah.
starts from the zero index, zeroth index, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
now it will print the R. So sometimes some people may ask you in the interviews also how I can get the third letter or fourth letter in that particular string or object, right? So these all are
Okay.
the methods available and we can able to extract. So how to extract the character and how to okay. So this one S1 dot, or if we can use S4 dot character, right? So
Okay.
these all are the different methods we have available. So
Okay.